When a mom and dad in Georgia started raking up just insane medical bills for their daughter, who since birth has had to fight numerous medical issues, they decided they didn't want just handouts to help pay the bills, and instead they set up a mailbox painting service to help offset their costs. Now they have hundreds of requests from their neighbors, and joining me now is the Gaines family, Christina, Brent, 2-year-old Claire, and sisters who have all come along. Hi, are you excited to be here? Yeah. We're so happy to bring your story to our viewers because first and foremost, you're trying to figure out what's going on with Claire, her medical issues. Tell me what you learned from doctors so far.
So we've been searching for answers. We know that she couldn't hear. She's only passed one hearing test actually in her whole life. So there's a component there that we're still trying to seek answers for. And we found out around 10 to 14 months old that she couldn't see, and she was, we took her to a doctor. She was a +8, which is legally blind without glasses. So we gave her glasses, which is awesome.
My 3-year-old does that all the time.
This is our 2-year-old.
You're in good company,
but there's a lot of pieces of the puzzle that we don't know. Like, we know that she has trouble walking. We know that she has vestibular issues, so there could be an inner part of her inner ear that wasn't formed properly. She aspirates every time she drinks thin liquid, so it goes in her lungs. So we have to be very, very, very cautious with fluids. And she works with 5 different therapists a week. We're just trying to catch her up developmentally because she's developmentally delayed at this point, pretty significant. So we're working with a speech therapist, a physical therapist, occupational therapist, a feeding therapist for the swallowing stuff, and also a hippotherapist.
Hence the incredible medical bills that have piled up.
Well, and we work with a genetic doctor. We're trying to a lot of the bills are coming from a ton of stuff. We have insurance, but it's just it's not, they cover a certain percentage, or.
And
she likes music.
Yeah. Well, good for you. You started a GoFundMe to try and help offset that, but you don't want just a handout, and so you start this painting business. What made you think of doing this?
Well, it was Christina's idea, and originally, our HOA sent a letter to everybody and said you need to update your mailboxes. And one of the kids in the neighborhood said that he would do it, and everybody thought it was a great idea. So he went ahead and started, charging $20 or whatever. And when we started adding up how many people were like, mine, do my mailbox, we were like, this kid's making some cash, so we could do this too and help offset our medical bills. I'm already working 2 jobs, one at a bank and leading worship on the weekends at churches. So, this was perfect for us. She can do it during the week, and then on the weekends we both do it. So it's a lot of fun.
And what's the response been like? I mean, I said hundreds of your neighbors are trying to get you to paint their mailboxes.
Yes.
Oh, honey, did you get stuck?
So
Come on out.
It has been amazing. Are you stuck? Come here. Look, let's talk to her.
We've had a lot of people. We've probably had about 80, 90 customers originally, and that's how many we've kind of completed. And then we also are even talking to an HOA about doing an entire community with the HOA. But what just really floors me is just the generosity that people have, because we'll charge, maybe like $40 for a mailbox, but then people give us more money because they're touched by our story and they're touched by Claire, and they want to, help in any way they can.
If others at home are touched by it, how can they reach out?
We have a GoFundMe set up. And so that's at Answers for Claire. And then we also have an email address if they want to reach out and get to us through email. We can try to look at painting their mailbox. Or if they have suggestions or advice, we've had a lot of people send us advice of we think your daughter could have this, or we have a great doctor who could help you with this. So we have a lot of suggestions coming in as well, which is great to help us find an answer.
Email?
It's answersforclaire@gmail.com.
Answers for Claire, because the most important thing is really finding out what's going on with your baby girl. And we just really appreciate you coming on and talking to us about it and sharing this beautiful family that you have with us. Thank you so much. We're back after this.
Thanks.